Hi YouTube, it's Mason Sushi. It's been about 3 weeks. This is actually the third time I've tried to record this because my kids keep interrupting me. I don't do editing, so I have to start all over every time. So let's start again. I picked up a handful of games over the past few weeks. It's been about 3 since my last video. And at the end I'm going to start showing you random videos, every once in a blue moon, not all the time, of my Magic collection, as the title will say. And I'll show that at the end, so if you're not interested in that, you can just skip off the end of the video. Anyway, so my first game here is Havok, a platformer. I don't normally collect loose, unless it's, a good price, and, I don't know, for the Genesis I kind of make an exception. I get them in clamshell when I can, or when it's a good collector style game. Havok Seas is moving into more of the collector market, so that's kind of what it is. Let's see, Turrican is the last game I need. One of the last games I need for my TurboGrafx 16 Hue set. Still picking up CD games as I find them, but actually I think this is my last or second to last one. I've purchased them all, so there's one more coming in the mail that's my the last game I need, but this is the second to last one in my possession I need. So make a little stack. Let's see, Tin Head. I was looking online for some platformers. That's where Havok came in. And Tin Head, I saw some, best of platformers for the Genesis. I didn't grow up with it. One of my neighbors had it. Had a lot of fun playing, but then I kind of forgot about it for many years. And so now I'm kind of discovering Genesis, which is pretty cool. Tight clamshell. Uh-oh. But it's complete. Has its black and white book. I think it was made... Oh, no one was made, to be honest with you. I thought it was one of the end of the year copies, and I know Majesco at the end of the year started everything with black and white manuals. But the cart's real sharp. I'm not going to unsnap it one-handed, but it's pretty good. I got a good price on it, that's why I got it at CIB. Here's a couple little close-up shots, but I do suggest you looking on some reviews online. Everyone has high marks for it for the most part. There's a couple of people that aren't fans, but between Havok and Tin Head, that should add some extra platforming to my Genesis playing. Another game, Shantae. It's some fading on the top, but it's the most desirable Game Boy Color game. It is original. It's a hard to get one. I got a good price on it, so I picked it up. I'll start my Game Boy collection in a couple of years, and so I might as well pick up Shantae while it's cheap enough. Let's see, another random thing. I got a Saturn to PlayStation adapter. They bought this off eBay. They're not cheap. I bought another cord adapter, which I'll show in a minute when I find it in my stack. But yeah, it's a Saturn to PlayStation 2. I really like the Saturn controller. That's another system I did not grow up with, but I've grown to really like the controller, and it's probably my favorite pad style. So, yeah, it even gives directions here, which if you follow, they don't have L1. So if you need a game that has L1, you're kind of screwed. But, yeah, it's kind of cool. But I have yet to try it out, so maybe after I try it out, I'll do a little review of it for you guys. This one's very common. A lot of people have done reviews. I don't have one because I have a real Master System. But that's actually a sticker here, so that'll come off. But I just got this in the mail yesterday, so I hadn't cleaned it. But it looks pretty sharp, no major scuffs other than that one little sticker spot. And yeah, it's a Master System converter for the PlayStation, for the Genesis Model 1, which is really cool. I wish they would have made another one for the Model 2, or released a cartridge based instead of a whole machine. Literally, the Genesis has the Master System stuff built into it. This is nothing more than a glorified pin converter that has a pause button and a card adapter. And was it Europe or Japan? They had a Model 2 adapter. Was nothing more than a cartridge, very similar to like a Game Genie, that allowed you to snap in the Master System card on top and then to the bottom. I don't know why anyone hasn't created a third party one of those here recently in the past few years, considering all the adapters you can have for the systems that are out here, the vintage systems. But it is what it is. So pick up one of these if you have a Model 1. It's almost worth having a Model 1 for this. And that way you can play both Genesis and the Master System library off one console. These are getting kind of pricey. The last time I saw these at my store, when I sold them a few years ago, when I opened, I sold them for like 25 to 30 bucks. And now, when I purchased this one, every single one of them was like 60. So I don't know what happened in the past couple of years. I kind of got out of collecting for a year or two. One of the reasons I didn't really put up videos, just because of running a shop of video games, I kind of got sick to buying them. So to kind of get back into it for my own collection, I was really surprised at the price of that. Project Justice, probably considered the rarest, I believe, of the Dreamcast games. Since I completed my Hue collection for TurboGrafx, I always keep two collections going on at once. It was the TurboGrafx Master System. Now it's going to be Dreamcast Master System until I finish Master System. Master System, I think I only need like, I don't know, 10 games, 9 games, something for my Master System US. There's the kitchen light. But it's in near mint condition, other than the little sticker, which I don't ever count because you can replace jewel cases. But it's really sharp and looks good. Twin B, another import. I've been buying imports for my my PC Engine Duo that I have. I have a Duo RX, and I've been buying, since I completed the Hue set, I've been buying up all sorts of stuff for that. I bought a pair of these. These are the other adapters I'm talking about. They're wrapped up in here, so I don't really, well, screw it. I'll open one. Okay, here we go. This is an adapter that allows you to hook up, you know what that is, Super Nintendo to the Sega Genesis. I really like the Super Nintendo controller, and I just wish it was pinned out so it's an easier conversion for the Sega Genesis. So someone went through doing this. This person's based out of Canada. Really nice work here. There's the board where the both connectors are set up for. I'll have 2 of these so I can play a platformer or something with a buddy. So that way I'm not playing with the Super Nintendo and he kind of gets screwed with the Genesis if he doesn't care for it. So I got 2 of those for that. Next thing up I got is the Sonic Mega Collection Plus. Got this on eBay super cheap. You know, everyone's sitting there going, why in the hell do you do that? I have all their games. And I do. But it's nice to be able to play this when I want to play it. Also, let's see. My only import for a Saturn, I hadn't bought very many imports of Saturn. I think I have like 5 import Saturn games. But I saw a video of what did they call it? Lord Carnage on Classic Game Room or whatever it is. I really like his videos. I watch them randomly. But he did a review of Cyberbots, and I was kind of thinking about picking up some fighting games for the Saturn and 2D games. So this one caught my eye. It's pretty much a fighting robot game. I might do a first impressions on it because I've yet to play it, so I might stick it in and record it. But if I didn't shake so much, it'd be okay. Since I'm doing it on my cell phone, I have yet to buy my new camera. But anyway, Cyberbots, 2-person fighting game. Supposed to be really, really cool. Madden 97. No reason to really go into this for the Saturn. I mean, it's a sports game. It's considered one of the best versions of 97. So, kind of excited about that. You know, it's a Saturn sports game. What can you say? This was the Grand Slam. I, of course, did not pay the $35, but these 2 Saturn games do come with box protectors to help. I did not know this Grand Slam is actually a harder to find sports title for it. I'm not super educated on the Saturn. I usually learn and go in-depth research on systems, usually when I collect them. And so I've yet to really, really go in depth. I know the basics of the system, but I don't know the rarity of all the games in the library. All right, so now over to something. So if you're not interested in Magic, then you might as well shut it off now because I want to talk